There was a thought when this Gen AI hype thing happened that we finally overcome the data challenges because these companies, OpenAI, Google, others have already created the models for us. But actually, Gen AI is making the data problem more pronounced because, of course, these models know nothing about your enterprise data. So I've been a Forrester analyst for 9 years. And during that entire time, the number one challenge that brands have with insights is data. Accessing the data, ensuring that the data hygiene is good, and ensuring that the data is relevant and current. Those are the main problems. And there was a thought when this Gen AI hype thing happened that we finally overcome the data challenges because these companies, OpenAI, Google, others have already created the models for us. But actually, Gen AI is making the data problem more pronounced because, of course, these models know nothing about your enterprise data. You have to actually point these models at your data so that they learn the language of your business and how your business works. The second piece, and the one that I'm really concerned about, is the trust challenge. There's a trust gap between humans and AI, and we see this in our own data at Forrester. We did a survey last quarter of 100 and some data and generative AI decision makers, and we found that 86% of them cited some concern with trust. There's the risk of hallucinations. There's, of course, the risk of bias. There's just not being able to explain how the AI system arrived at its outcome. There's worries about privacy and IP leakage. So we have to overcome all of these trust challenges in AI, and then we also have to overcome trust challenges in our workforce. A lot of people don't trust themselves to use these tools in the right way. And so we also need to invest in data literacy and analytics training. So the main piece of advice I would give to brands who want to make their data more actionable and take action on their insights is to invest in what Forrester calls AIQ, your AI quotient. And the AI quotient refers to a company and its employees' ability to actually use AI to derive business value. And there are 4 dimensions to this. One is understanding. So do the employees, they don't need a deep technical understanding of, say, the architecture behind a large language model, but they do need to have a deep enough understanding to know when to question the output of a model, especially if they're going to use it to make a critical decision in their workflow. There's hard skills and training around the use of these systems, how to create a prompt, for example. There are also soft skills. Like I mentioned before, just getting comfortable with the use of AI in your job and understanding how it can actually help you in your job and improve your ability. And then finally, an understanding of your responsibility as an employee and also any sort of privacy or ethical considerations around AI. As we know, AI can be biased based on the data that's used to train it. When should employees actually ask questions about what the AI has output and maybe try their prompt again?